So this here is my old Amiga 500 computer, and I bought it back in the 90s from a classmate who got it from her father as a birthday present. But she didn't really like computers, so she sold it to me. So the computer still works, I've already checked, and both of the disk drives are still okay and have survived the prolonged storage. Unfortunately, I had to throw out the 1084 monitor because it was broken. So I guess I will have to play with this stupid green screen. As you can see, I must have spent a small fortune on floppy drives. I think there must be at least 400 diskettes here. But I'm going to play some of my favorite titles, and I will try to keep this shit show short. So I picked out a couple of games that I wouldn't mind seeing again. First, there's Sensible Soccer 94. That's 2 diskettes. Maybe the best game on the Amiga, in my opinion. Then there is Street Fighter. That's 3 diskettes. Mortal Kombat. That's 4 diskettes. And then there is Formula 1 Grand Prix, also 4 diskettes. I play that a lot, but mostly on the PC. Lotus. Well, I guess I should take the second Lotus game, because that is better than the first. S.W.I.V. Yeah, I already picked Lotus game. I think this is a shoot 'em up, but it looks kinda cool. That's Lotus. And of course a pinball game, Pinball Fantasy. I just switched to the second drive, and let's see, I want to play a $1 billion game show, F1. And now we wait for the pinball to load. Alright, I'll try the other diskette. Alright, the computer has been rebooted again. I'm going for Speed Devils, F2. And now we wait for the loading again. Hopefully this will work better than the other diskette. Look at that, this game actually loaded. First ball. And this is probably going to be over very quickly, because I'm not very good at playing pinball. But I must say, the sound on this game is always impressive. You know, at the time when I got this computer, I didn't have a sound card in my PC, so the Amiga was very, very impressive. Here we go again, ball number 2. Let's see how quickly I can screw this up. I should press the space bar. See if I can get the ball back. Yeah, it does tilt. I forgot. Well, I guess it's game over for me. Well, that's okay, because I need to move on with the next game. And I guess this time we'll try Lotus 2. Let's hope that this Lotus 2 disc is still good. It looks like this cracked game comes with a cheater, Well, I'm not going to use that, because then, well, we'll be here all night. Loading Lotus Turbo Challenge 2. So after a minute of loading, we're in business. And I'm using my joystick, the arcade joystick, the best service. Yeah. And we're loading again. Here we go. I must say I very much prefer a color monitor. But you can hook up a modern television with the RGB cable. I've already checked the internet. You can buy a cable that connects the RGB signal to a Euro or SCART connector, and then you will have glorious color again. But I must say I do miss my 1084 monitor. I never was really any good at this game, but it was nice as a two-player game. But let's agree that I suck at this, because I didn't make the second checkpoint. Right, next game. If I remember correctly, S.W.I.V was a shooter with a helicopter and a jeep. Also a correct game with a cheater. Not going to use that. Alright, already done loading. Here we go. And I'm dead already. Second time I died. Yeah, shooters is not my cup of tea. So something went wrong and I had enough of S.W.I.V. So let's try Formula 1 GP. Hopefully this stack of discs will still load. Ah yeah, I remember the song. I think there was an intro on this game, and I don't believe that intro was also on the PC, but I'm not sure. It definitely didn't have this nice soundtrack. Microprose. I played the follow-up of this game a whole lot, and I actually bought it original. I should still have it somewhere. Ah, the intro. Somebody's playing with fireworks. Oh, I don't want to watch this boring intro. It just switched to the second disk drive. Back in the early 90s I was really into the Formula 1, and I still think back then the most beautiful Formula 1 cars ever were created. But I guess that's just nostalgia. Alright, now let's move on. Insert disk 2 into any drive. Oh, this was in the second drive and this is disk 2. Let's try this out in the first drive. Great try. Formula 1 Grand Prix, and now it wants disc 3. Disc 3. English. I need to use the, yeah, I need to use the joystick. Okay. Please wait. For what? Because it isn't loading anything. Please enter the word on gibberish. Yep. Let's do a quick race. Because we don't have time to set up a full campaign. Now it wants disc 4. Oh, swapping discs here. Alright, retry. Now, I probably need to use the arcade joystick, but I was used to playing this game with the cursor keys, A, Z, and the larger than and smaller than signs, cursors, and I believe the spacebar to shift. Yeah, cannot read the file. Okay. Did it load? What's happening here? I guess no Formula 1 GP for me tonight. Alright, moving on to Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is also 4 diskettes, so this is probably also going to be a failure. But let's try it anyway. I think this is from the people who cracked the game. Let's continue. So it wants disk 3, not disk 2. So let's insert disk 3 into the external disk drive, because I'm not 100% sure that this thing is working. Huh. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Probably a lame intro. Alright, pressing the joystick button. Start. And of course now we wait for the loading again. It just switched to the external disk drive. I don't know. Which one should I pick? I think that one was my favorite. The one with the straw head. Alright. This will be over in a second. Because I'm no champion in Mortal Kombat. It wants disc 2. Let's swap discs. Here we go. Let's see. I'm the guy on the. Yeah. I do that? How? Oh, I kicked the guy. I lost. I'm not sure if I was really controlling the guy. No, I'm not playing anymore. Because I got a feeling that the computer was doing everything. I guess something was wrong. I had it with this stupid game. Well, I was going to try out Street Fighter, but I'm skipping Street Fighter. And I'm moving on to Sensible Soccer. Maybe the best game for the Amiga. And I don't like football at all. Or soccer. I guess it sucks. But here we go. That was quick. Version 1.2. It just switched to the external disk drive. Maybe that disk drive is okay. And the problem I was having before had to do with the diskette. Alright. That actually worked. Let's see. Friendly. Page type normal. Play. And of course I'm playing for my own country. Let's see. Is it the Netherlands or is it Holland? Or are we called the Dutch? You never know. Ah, there it is. Holland. LP, I guess pay for player. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Holland versus Israel. Why not? Yeah, with a green screen, this is kind of hard to see the team jerseys. Did I do that? No. You know what? I don't think I'm controlling a player. It's all controlled by the computer. Well, that's okay because I was probably going to suck anyway. And that's obviously because of the green screen. Not because I lost my touch, because I still rule at this game. Not really, but yeah. It's late, it's time to go to bed. I'm stopping this game. Well, I got to try out at least one demo. I thought this one was pretty cool. Next to the Amiga 500 computer, I'm also including some arcade joysticks in the sale. I got this switch that can switch between a joystick and a mouse. Kind of useful. At least it was useful at some point. I have an action replay. Yeah, it's kind of cool. To be honest, I'm not completely sure what this is. I think I picked this up at the flea market, but it can fit on the original 86,000 CPU, and I think it's probably a memory expansion. And I think this is also a memory expansion. But inside the A500 is already a 512 KB RAM expansion. I want also a bit of original literature. Anyway, I guess that's it for me. Like, subscribe, yada yada yada, and to be continued.